Greetings and salutations, YouTube Wanderer. The Lost One Gaming here, and welcome back to Rebel Inc. Escalation. Now, I know it's been a minute, but we're going to commence another campaign, this time on the Pistachio Forest. They've actually added another map to this game, the Black Caves, which I guess is kind of good in a way, because it shows that they're constantly updating it, and I guess adding to the lifespan of the game. Kind of sucks, though, because I thought I was a little bit closer to the end now than I was, but, you know, it's what it is. We're going to be playing on Pistachio Forest this time, which I've already beat on normal. It took me like 3 attempts. The first one, I was almost about to win until I antagonized the heck out of the insurgents and everything fell apart. Second time was bad right off the jump, and the third I was finally successful. But let's jump into this, shall we? I finally got my freaking 2 stars back, which I need my third. I'm still upset about this. I still haven't tried to use any of the other ones, which I guess I won't unlock the other ones until I use the economist. But the economist sucks, I swear to God. But we're going to go through. Now, I did earn a new advisor, which is the tactician. It's going to increase the chances of rebels taking casualties when they flee. So that kind of helps me out in a way, if it is really effective, because it might not be. It says increases the chances, so it might not be automatic. But I'm hoping that that will work out pretty well, so that way, even if I don't surround them per se in the beginning, even if I just engage them and push them back, they'll still take casualties, and eventually they won't really be anything left. But I'm going to play on normal again. Now this one, the Operation name. Now we've had some pretty cool ones. We've had Rolling Thunder, Freedom Eagle, and Desert Storm. This one's going to be the stupidest sounding one of all, because I was going to call it Forest Fire, but I thought that would be insensitive, because, you know, of all the fires around the world. This one's going to be called Operation Nut Butter. Why? Because this map is on a pistachio forest, and what do you get when you pulverize a nut and mix it with some other stuff? You get nut butter, and that's what we're going to do to the insurgents. We're going to pulverize them and make sure they don't exist anymore. Alright, nut butter. God, that looks so stupid. Welcome to Pistachio Forest. Of course, we know this whole thing. Operation Nut Butter must stabilize the region. Yes. God, I couldn't take this seriously if I was a person in this game. Like, imagine that. Guys, we must support Operation Nut Butter. Alright, so that's where we're going to pick our headquarters. We always go for the place, like the most populous place. That way, if we stabilize that, it should give us a pretty good boost right off the bat. Now, tactics-wise, I've kind of devised a new tactic. I'm never talking to the insurgents, ever. I don't want peace with them. I don't want jack squat with them. I want them completely destroyed, because that is kind of the only way to get 5 stars in this game. Otherwise, you get like 4 or less. And I guess depending on how many insurgents are left. So we're going to start out with the district representatives. We're going to start out with our PR and media office. And then I'm going to do anti-corruption. And I think I'm also going to jump into the foreign relations office. And that's going to be it for now, I think. Well, no, we got a little bit of money left. So we'll do services discussion. And I can't do water yet, but I'll jump into water. Because water is one of the most important things in this game. Start out with water and it's pretty good, you know. Yes, we must stabilize 100% of the region, which we are going to do. Trust me. So we'll start with water. That's $3. Got $1 left to the operation's name at this point. It's May of 2002. So our goal is going to be to pretty much get us okay at the start. And then once 2003 hits, we're just going to save up all of our money at that point. I might be able to get the outreach office, possibly. I kind of want to go ahead and jump into the second level of these, or at least be able to at some point. I might not do it until we get into a decent position, though, with our military, though. So, 4,084, they're losing, like, maybe good, maybe, I'm trying to see, a good 10 or 12 per second, I guess. So, that's good. 450, 459, we're at $8 right now, with corruption at 23%, and inflation at 10. Nut Butter receives funds every month. Yes, we know, Operation Nut Butter is receiving these funds. Sea lion escapes the Prague Zoo, safely recaptured. Well, that's good. November 2002. Can I afford to spend a little bit more money? I guess I will. We'll go ahead and spend, or maybe I might want to jump into anti-corruption too. Or democratic transition. Or should I do universal justice? I'll do universal justice, and then we'll hold off until the insurgents come around. Then I'll have to save all my money. I was gonna say I might speed up. Seems like sometimes speeding up glitches this for some reason. January 2003. 985,000. They're still at 20,000, so we still haven't broke that yet. We sit at $16, $19. It's now March. I don't think I'm going to have as much money as I really wanted. which kind of sucks because I wanted to have like $50. I don't think that's going to happen. No, 2,000. We finally broke them under 20,000 now. So we're in July. We got $31 now. Because I want to have the 3 coalition troops and then I want to have airstrikes. Dang it. Alright, so they're here now. So let's see what we can afford. I should at least be able to afford the 3 coalition troops. I guess we'll be fine with that. So that's going to be all of our money. And then within the next couple months, I guess we can afford airstrikes. So I guess we'll be okay. Soldier training on the left of the screen. After this, we got to immediately jump into training national soldiers. So that way, we don't take that reputation hit when the coalition soldiers have to leave, because I don't want to keep them around forever necessarily. I'm just going to go ahead and throw them into the mountains, because I'm going to bet that's where they're going to come from. They might not exactly come from the territories that I have them in, but they should be somewhere in that area. We'll go ahead and get our airstrikes going. That's going to be all of our money right now. So we're at 3,004. God dang it, they completely jumped the other side of the map. I was not expecting them to come from there. Great. So let's see. There's only a couple places they can go. They can go that way. They can go this way. I don't want them kind of running buckshot through here, and I don't want them coming back this way either. So I'll move those guys there and move these guys here. We got our base here, so the base is going to provide us with reinforcements there. Hopefully they don't jump somewhere else and this is the only strike. I don't think it is though, because it looks like there's only like 3 of them there. So we might end up seeing another attack somewhere else. There's the airstrikes. Oh, they're over there. That's good actually. That's perfect. That's exactly where I want them to be, because if they're not over here, then we're good. Okay, so we're going to push them. Once we get into position, we're going to be able to push them. Dang it, they moved this way before I could even get there, which sucks. So they're going to now be over here too, which I guess they should get pushed into these guys once they do end up getting pushed back from here, I guess. I want to get rid of this camp. Alright, so let's see, where are these guys going to go? Or are they going to even survive? Yep, they survived, and they took no casualties whatsoever, which sucks. The insurgent camp was destroyed. That's good. Okay. Airstrikes hit civilians. I'm going to have to cover that up, as I always do. Because, you know, I'm sorry, the government's going to be great, but, you know, we gotta, can't let people know we're kind of hitting civilians yet. Now's not the time. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and start with the national soldiers. I'll go ahead and recruit both since I can afford that right now. And I might have to let these guys go. I mean, because I need to take this back, but I also don't want these guys causing freaking chaos over here. So I might just leave my troops here, even though they're antagonizing the people. Because I need to get rid of these guys. But then I also don't want these guys coming through here at all. Because if I push them back, then they're just going to roll into here. Maybe I'll let these guys go. I'll let these guys go and I'll focus on these guys. And I guess eventually, I guess I could go ahead and recruit another group of... Actually, I don't have enough money yet. Dang it. Never mind that. I guess I'll start on my garrisons, though. I was going to say, I could recruit another group of national soldiers. Okay, now that is good placement, because what I can do is I can move those guys that are right there because the garrison's there, and I can take these guys and I can push them right back over here. So then I don't need these guys there anymore, so we're good. Alright, and then pretty soon we should be able to get our national troops in. So right now it's December 2004, and we currently sit with 6,000 supporters. These guys have now taken over that area, but we are at 82 support level. Are these guys going to be able to push through into this area here? Because I thought I would be able to knock them out. Okay, we're good. So they're gone. I got to push these guys back up this way. And then we should be able to... I guess I'll leave them there so they can take that back. At least make sure nobody pops back up. So if I put these guys here, these guys should be... They'll probably get pushed this way. I'm trying to focus on surrounding at the moment. It's not exactly working out too well so far. Well, I guess it worked out over there. So these guys got pushed up. So they did get pushed where I wanted them to, pretty much. So they're going to get pushed into those guys. If I block this bridge over here, I don't think they can retreat this way. So they're going to have no choice but to probably get destroyed, actually. Unless... Let's see, there's a warlord. There's a 35% chance he's going to escape, so I'm going to go ahead and... Aw, frick. So let's say 35% chance. I'll take that chance. But he still got away anyway. So that sucks. Dang it, they're over here now. Corruption is rising. I almost got my national troops in a position. But since I got a little bit of money now, we'll go ahead and focus on some of these civilian initiatives, get those going. And also, because of the fact that I noticed it, sorry, my voice is going, I need to get this. Wait, no, not that one. Yeah, no, actually that one, because the coalition troops are like antagonizing people. And then I also want to get the local police. So there we go. That's all my money for right now. I'm trying to see what's going to happen with these guys. I wanted these guys to help them, but it doesn't look like that's what's going to happen. No, they're going to push back down here, aren't they? I don't know if they took any casualties yet either. I'm still not seeing that really being that effective in all honesty. But since we got these guys already ready to deploy, I think these guys are going to be dead. I think. I could be... Nope, they're not dead. Never mind. They just ran straight through. So let's see. If they're going to run there, I should have enough if I block this bridge off. So I'm trying to... I got troops moving up that way. I got troops here. So this should be enough. And then I can move these guys into position down here. What happened up here? Dang it, they're back there. God freaking dang it. They're moving around. They're moving too much. I don't want to use this. I don't want to use the coalition troops just yet. I'm trying to hold off a little bit, but I might not have a choice really. These guys should be dead. Okay, so they're done. So I'll move these guys back up that way. I'll start to push. I guess I'll leave those guys there just in case these guys run back down here. I'll push these guys that way, and I'll make sure that they don't come back down by getting these guys here. So I got these guys, they push them back down. Like stability is impacting. Look, okay, what am I doing wrong? See now, look, stability. Stop complaining about stability. I'm doing it, okay? It's just taking a little bit longer than expected. Concern over lack of jobs. Look, I got a lot of things to focus on now. Insurgents being one of them. Although as soon as I move these guys there, they freaking ran. Alright, I'm going to build the garrison though, because I need as many garrisons as I can. So we're pushing them back, so they're going to get pushed up into those guys. So what we're going to do then is we're going to move those guys over there. I'm going to wait to engage them for the moment. At $16, these guys are moving buckshot around here. So hold on, let me move and try and contain them with those troops there. I'm trying to see... God, my corruption is crazy high though. Let me focus on that too. That's probably one of the reasons why I'm losing my reputation right now. I don't have enough for the transition yet, do I? Not yet. I need one more dollar. I need one more dollar. I wanted these guys to actually engage them. So never mind. Let me move them there. And then these guys will be there. These guys will be completely destroyed once we get this into position. Alright, so you're there, you're there. I'm going to have to focus on my national troops at some point, eventually. So we are decreasing their numbers in terms of support. So we're doing a decent job for the moment. Because at least every time they come through, we're pretty much destroying them. This one's kind of becoming an issue down here, though. But as soon as we get these guys done for, then we can move that way. So these guys are getting pushed. These guys are going to be gone. So there we go. I'm going to move these guys down that way. I'm going to move these guys over here, maybe. And then I'm going to move these guys here. So what I think is once we hit these guys, then they'll be stuck in between these guys, and of course the guys that are... Dang it, they ran as soon as I got there. I didn't even get into position and they already freaking ran. That shows how much we're doing right now. How scared we have them. 20,000, they are losing support now, which is great. Although they do control 2 regions, which is not great. But, you know, it is what it is right now. As long as they don't pop up back over here, we're good. Alright, so we're at 43% corruption. Can I go ahead and do anti-corruption 3? I'll go ahead and get that in place. And then I'll go ahead and do the democratic transition to let the people know that I am not a dictator. Alright, these guys are still not in position yet. The freaking national soldiers are moving slow as heck, which is a part of this map though, because of the fact that it just kind of is that way. Coalition troops are going to be gone soon, or at least one group of them are now. Actually, all of them might be gone. I'm probably going to have to take that hit and keep one of them around at the very least. I need these guys to be gone. Like, really. I got too many of them running around now. I'm still not seeing them taking casualties when they run away, which kind of sucks. But I'm going to do the national soldiers, and then I need these weapons upgrades. Like, I need them now. I need them now, because I don't know if my national soldiers can really hold here. God dang it, they're up there too. I got too many units to focus on right now. Why are you guys not engaged? Okay, you guys aren't there yet, that's why. So you guys are not engaging, and you're sitting right there. So these two are ready to go. I'm going to keep one of them, and I'm going to send the other one home. So you guys are going to go. So I'm going to send you home. That's going to increase my support. Actually, I should have freaking kept the other one. Why did I send them? I moved the wrong unit. That was a terrible idea there. I've been doing okay with my military so far, but that move sucked a lot. It really did. That was a terrible decision there. So these guys are probably going to get pushed down here more than likely, and then I'm going to end up pushing them probably somewhere through this way more than likely. Coalition troops are fighting there. We're down to 55 reputation. I'm trying to see where I can try and corner somebody at the very least, but it's like they're just all jumping through everywhere now. See, I got people here. These guys are now helping there, though. I kind of need another unit somewhere through here. Alright, we got a garrison that can be built there, though, so that's going to help out. So these guys are going to help in these fights. These guys died while fleeing, so I finally saw that come into play, because they weren't completely surrounded. So what I want to do, I got to get rid of some of these freaking guys. Like, one of these has to go. Unofficial contact. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to talk to the insurgents whatsoever. Like, they're not getting talked to this entire game because I don't really care about them. Every time I try and talk to them, it usually ends up going terribly anyway, so I'm not going to bother with it. Alright, so what do we got now? Yeah, we'll go ahead and play in the elections, gain my reputation back a little bit, because it's suffering right now. Because I can't really contain anything that's going on, and they're literally just going everywhere. If I get these guys, I should be able to completely surround them at the very least. Hopefully, and then I'll push these guys up here, maybe, to deal with those guys. Concern over lack of jobs, this might go south really quickly. I guess I'll put these guys here. So then what's going to happen, these guys, I need to keep them. I'm going to lose my reputation, man. This is sucking a lot. Because the military is not doing what I need it to do right now. I need to get rid of some of these groups quickly. I'm going to have to, how much reputation do I have left? 39? This is a decision. I'm going to have to keep them around for a little bit longer. Although, actually, frick, I could have actually just gotten these guys in a little bit. Let me do my national arms upgrades, because I need these guys to be stronger. Or, let's see, anti-IED, combat reinforcements. I'll do this, national arms. Alright, they took over this, but we did stabilize another region, so that's good. So what I'm going to do is, now that we have this, I can get rid of that group there. These guys are now fighting. These guys are getting pushed. I think these guys are going to be completely destroyed soon. So I want to push these guys. Dang it, I actually probably should have left them there, because I wanted to contain those guys. So these guys are getting pushed that way. These guys are probably going to fall back this way. This is now under their control. We're at 29 support. Insurgency is increasingly dangerous because we can't literally get rid of any of them for some reason. These guys are going to be gone, though, soon. And then, like I said, those guys got pushed that way. We did stabilize another region. I'm going to do subtle pressure so they'll cut support without me having to spend any money right now. And then I'm going to push back down here. So we'll contain these guys. So these guys are now dead. So I can move these guys again now. So what I'll do is I'll push these guys there. So this group should be done for. Then I'll move these guys over here to deal with these guys that are popping up over here. Do we have another region that's closest to being stable? Because God knows I need it because my reputation sucks right now. Just as soon as I move people here, or as soon as I try to move people there. Cover up, alright. God, I'm in a rough shape right now. We might be able to win this. It seems like it's going a little bit south right now, but if we can get rid of some of these groups real quick, then we might be okay. Because these guys are going to be caught between pretty much everybody, so they're going to be gone. It's just about getting these guys pretty much, which I can move these guys up there now to kind of counter them. They're probably going to end up getting pushed into the middle here more than likely. So they're done for now. Alright, so I can move these guys to kind of counter them there. Alright, so we're in a little bit of a better position now. We're not losing points every 2 seconds either, so we're okay. They are losing support as well, so I think we're in a pretty decent position right now. Not talking to the insurgents. Don't want to hear anything they have to freaking say, and I'm not going to antagonize them either because I'm already in a rough enough situation as it is. So we're not going to do that. Now these guys should be dead. So there we go. They're done for. These guys, we're going to move over here. And then these guys should be dead. These are the last two that they have left up in this area. So I think we're doing a little bit of a better job. We're going to do full elections, 12% chance of disruption. No disruption whatsoever. So that's going to boost us. I can't talk. Boost us back up to 32. But I'm going to end it here, guys. And I will see you in the next one.